Hello friends, today in this tutorial I'll be showing you that how to build this awesome little React.js password generator application. So password generator basically is very important application you need to have. So in order to create some complex passwords for your accounts inside social media accounts or any sort of website, you need to create passwords. So this application will be very much useful. You can see this is the interface of this application. There will be a simple input field out there. Basically, this will be the number password length. You can manipulate this. You can increase it to 26 characters. Click on generate password. So it is saying that you must select at least one option. So basically, these nice little Toastify alert messages will also be shown right here inside this. So nothing to copy. So we also have this copy to clipboard option as well. So we are displaying all these messages using React or Toastify library. So if I include the uppercase characters, now if you click generate password, so it will now generate this awesome little password which is 26 characters long. So now if I click password, you can now see successfully copied to clipboard. So basically this is the alert message which will be shown on top of the screen. So now it is successfully copied to clipboard. So basically you can paste your passwords at any location that you want to. These are some of the features that are there inside this React password generator application, guys. You can make it more complex by adding, checking all these options, which is include lowercase, include numbers, and include special characters such as all that stuff. Again, click on generate password, and now you can see it with even more safer password because it is containing more characters, numbers, symbols, lowercase. Again, you can copy to clipboard like this. You can decrease the, let's suppose you change it to 5 characters on. Now you can see. So depending upon the password length, guys, you can successfully do this. So basically this is a basic application we will try to develop inside React.js. So this password generator, you will get to know about hooks. So basically here we will be using React hooks for this. Specifically we will be using the useState hook. So use state hook we will use inside React.js in order to develop this application, and also we will be using react-toastify. Basically it's a alert notification kinds of a library where if you want to store any sort of alert messages, this library is very much useful. So various colors, various loaders are supported here. You will now see white color, black color. Also icons are also supported. You will see almost 1 million weekly downloads are there. So it's a very popular library which is React Toastify. So we will try to use this library inside our project. So if you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So I have written a complete blog post on my tutorial website codingshiksha.com. So I will simply give the link inside the live chat so that you can copy paste all the source code. So you can just go to the live chat, guys. I have given all the source code for this application password generator that you're seeing on your screen. So let's start building this project from scratch inside React.js. So basically you can now see this application is running on localhost 3000. Let me stop this and let me go to React project here and let me create a new directory which is React password. CD into this directory, and here we will create a brand new React.js application, guys. So npx create React app, and then we will be making a password generator project. So simply execute this. So now basically it will create a new React.js application inside this directory. So just wait for all the dependencies to install, and after it installs we will be able to make our password generator inside React.js. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So after it done, we will install all the libraries which are required for this project. So just wait, it will hardly take 5 to 10 seconds. So if you have any sort of doubt, guys, you can ask in the comment section. I will read all the comments when I end this live stream. So if you have any sort of comment, you can ask in the comment section. 4 people are watching the stream, so please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. Only 1 like is there, so please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. Hola, hi friend, I see you from Argentina. Thank you. So I am from India. So nice to meet you. That you are watching it from Argentina. So thank you very much for watching it. Subscribe the channel as well. So now, if you see, guys, all the dependencies I think it is installed here, so just wait for completion. So now you can see that, guys, I think it has installed all the packages which are required for our React.js application. So this will just take some time. So someone have subscribed it. So now, guys, you can see all the dependencies are installed. So now we will move to the folder which is password generator. And here we will open this inside Visual Studio Code text editor, guys. This is the text editor we will use for this tutorial. Basically, this is a brand new React.js application. So for this, we will not need anything here. So simply delete this logo as well. We don't need the logo. So simply delete these files here, guys. Simply delete this. Also, we will delete this file app.test.js. Go to index.js. We also don't need this. So just delete this. So right here, guys, we will install our react-toastify library. Simply we will say that npm I react-toastify. So install this library file, guys, for showing the alert messages. So now it has installed it. So now we can start our React.js application by executing this command, which is npm start. So it will start this React.js application on localhost 3001. So it is starting the development server, guys. So just wait. So now the very first thing, guys, we need to do is that we need to write our app.js. Inside this component, we need to write something. So the very first thing we will do is that we will make inside, we will write the form. So right here, we will be giving a class name to app here. So inside this, guys, we will have another div tag here. Basically, we will be giving a container class to it. Just have a div tag. Class is container. So here, guys, we will be having another class which will be called as generator. So inside this generator class, guys, we will have a h2 tag, and basically here we will be saying that password generator. And here inside this h2 we need to give it a class name of generator header. All these classes, guys, we will style it inside our style sheet, so just wait. And inside this we will have another class name of generator uh, password. So here the password will be shown, guys. So inside this h3 tag we will show the password. So here we just writing the interface. So after this we will simply have a simple button. So inside this button, basically we will need to give it a class name to it. So the class name will be copy to clipboard. So basically this is the copy button. Basically there will be an icon available inside this. So we will be showing this icon. So this will be equal to I class name, which is FA clipboard, and basically close it. So now if you look at your application inside, guys, inside the browser, so it is saying that starting the application, you will now see password generator. So I think for showing this copy to clipboard icon, we will need to install this dependency, guys, which is called as React icons. So you need this dependency, guys, so you just need to stop your React.js application and install this dependency, which is React icons. So this contains all the icons which are there for any sort of application. So install this, and now once again you can start your application. So here, if you search here, guys, React icons, copy to clipboard icon, React icons, copy to clipboard. So there is a specific icon for each functionality that you have. If you search here React icon simply on Google, you will be able to go to their official website. This is a website here. So basically copy. there is a copy icon, which is this icon. I think you can use it. So there is an icon, guys. You can paste here this icon, which is F5 copy. So for having this icon, guys, I think we need to import this. So like this. So the usage is very basic. So you just need to import this icon like this, which is Fi copy. This is the icon. So this will be, I think it will be coming from Fi. If you see here, Fi copy. So basically you need to give it a fixed width of, let's suppose, 25 and a height of also 25. I think this is a invalid property. 25. If you refresh it, now basically you will see your icon which is appearing right here. So this is copy to clipboard icon. When you click this, we will be giving on click it to it. Whenever you click this icon, we will handle a function. So now basically, guys, we will just write the HTML for now. After this, we will have another class name. This will be class form group, and basically here inside this we will have a simple label. So here we will say that this will be for password length. So how many characters you want to generate your password. So this will be HTML for password strength. So then after that, guys, we will have a simple input field. So there will be simple input field out there. There will be some attributes. So default value, basically the default value will be equal to, we'll do this like this. And also this will be of type number. So here you can change it to number. ID we will give it as password strength. And we also need to give it a name parameter password strength. So min max value we will get. So maximum characters can be 100 and minimum will be around 5. So this min max value is there, and close it. So now, guys, you will now see a input field here. Basically here you can put your strength of password. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So after this input field, guys, we will have a simple another input field. Basically this is equal for, so this is done now. So now we will have another div. Again this will have class name form group. So here the label will be for uppercase characters. So basically this will be a simple checkbox. Include uppercase. So basically we will ask the user inside this checkbox if the user basically check this box or not. So basically the type here will be checkbox. Checkbox. ID will be simply uppercase letters. Name will be also be uppercase letters. And next, guys, similarly we will have for, again this will have the same class name which is form group. So label here will be for include lowercase. Lowercase letters. So if you see, this is a checkbox here. Basically, you can see the checkbox. So similarly, we will have another input field here. This will be for lowercase characters. So here you just need to change it to lowercase. So similarly, guys, you will do this for numbers as well, and also special symbols. So here you just need to change for, you just need to do it for include numbers, include numbers, ID is include numbers, and similarly for include symbols, include symbols. So now you can see that, guys, this is the interface. Basically this will be the input field, number input field. Here you can put check boxes here like this, and there is also this copy to clipboard icon as well. So now basically we just need to style this application. After this div we will have a simple button here. Basically this button will be simply be saying, if I click this button, so it is saying that generate password. So there will be this button out there, generate password. And after this we will also be showing the toast message whenever we generate the password. For that, guys, first of all, let me first of all style this application. So go to app.css and you need to delete all these styles, and right here at the very top you need to include this file. So we are including it. You will see that import app.css. So we will just style this application little bit. So just make it side by side so that you can clearly see what is happening. So all the default styling, you can see it is gone. So first of all, guys, we will target the app class. Here minimum height we will say is 100 view height, and background we will change this color, which is 3b3 b98. This is the color. And also we need to change the container. We will give it the width of 350 pixel, margin of 0 auto. This will be in the center. Padding from the top position will be 200 pixel. So now we will target the container class. So width will be 350 pixel. Sorry, here we will target the generator. So wherever the password will be showing, we are targeting this h3 tag here. You can now see. So inside this generator class space, we are saying that change the background to this color, which is 232.232.35b. This is a color. So here we will change the border radius to 3 pixels, somewhat round. You can now see somewhat it is round here. And also, guys, we need to attach a box shadow. This is a box shadow, you need to assign it. Simply paste it. There will be some box shadow effect here. You can now see. And we will be giving padding from all the direction 20 pixels. So now, guys, we will target the header, which is inside this, which is the header. You need to align this in the center position. Change the color to white. And margin bottom to 20 pixels, like this. So we will now target the password where the password will be shown. So basically, generator password. So here guys we will say the position, basically it will be relative, and background we will change to this color RGBA 0.4, and padding we will say is 13 pixel 10 pixel. You can now see this will have some space. Color we will change it to white. Height will be 46 pixel, and margin from the bottom position will be 15 pixel, like this. This is your password guys, so here the password will be generated. So here we need to shift this button on the right hand side guys. This is the icon that you are seeing here, copy to clipboard button. So copy button. So here we need to say position is equal to absolute, and background we need to change of this button to this color, which is 3B98. This is the color. And color we will change it to white, and border we will say none, and height we will say 40 pixel, padding we will say 10 pixel, cursor we will change it to pointer, top is equal to 3 pixel, so right is equal to 3 pixel. So now you can see it is moved to the here direction. Here you can now see this is your copy to clipboard button, which is styled here guys. Now we will move to the input field, which is there. If you're watching it for the very first time, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So here guys you will now style the generator button. You can now see this is a button, generator button. So background of this color we will need to change it to again this color, which is this color. Border we will change it to none. If you see it is not applied, let me see. Sorry, we have to assign this class guys, which is generator password. So now you can see the button is now having this style. So we have removed the border. We need to change the display to block. Width we will say 100%. Padding we will say 10 pixel. Color we will say white. Font size we will say it is 17 pixel. Cursor we will say pointer. So that's it. If you see now, generator button, generator button, I think this is the class. Now you can see that it is styled here perfectly. You will now see this is your button which is styled. Now guys you will be styling these input fields out there. Each input field have this class form group. So we will change the display to first of all flex. We will justify content to space between. Color we will change it to white. So you can see that. So margin from the bottom we will say 15 pixels. So there will be some space out there, you can now see. So that's all guys. This is the application which is styled here like this. So this is the interface which is complete here. So this is a password generator which is complete. So now basically we will move to the functionality purposes. So if you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So now we will be moving to the functionality purpose. So app.js we will do. So where basically we will be assigning a inside this button. So basically whenever we click this button, we need to attach an on click. So basically here we will be making this function which is handle generate password. So right here at the very top we need to write this function. So So when we click this button, so handle for this, we will say const handle generate password. This will be an arrow function. And before that, guys, you also need to declare some hooks variable, which will be for setting the password, set password. Yes, we will use the use state hook for this. This will be imported from React. The default value will be null, sorry, empty. Also for password strength, password length, set password length. So initial value will be 520 characters, and if you want to include uppercase, set include uppercase, initial value will be false, so they will not be auto picked. Similarly for lowercase as well, initial value will be again false. For the numbers as well, include numbers. And similarly for include symbols, so that's it, guys. You can now see we have created all the hooks variable. So basically here we will be attaching this to the input fields here. Basically all the input fields we will be attaching a variable here. Basically default value here of the password length will be equal to password length which we defined, the initial value which is 20 here. So basically if you refresh your application now, 20 will be selected by default. You can now see, now you can increment and decrement it accordingly. And it is coming because we have initialized 20 here. Similarly, you will be doing it for uppercase, which is, so initial value will be basically checked property. If it is checked or not, it will be coming from include uppercase. Checked is equal to include lowercase, and checked include numbers, like this. Include symbols. So also, guys, here we also need to attach on change. So basically whenever the user changes this value, this function will automatically execute. Here basically we will say set include symbols, and this will be equal to e.target.value. So whichever value the user select, either it can be checked or not checked. Similarly we need to do it for this also, on change. So this callback function will execute set include numbers e.target.value. Set lowercase, and also for this also e.target.value. So that's it, guys. So now we have initialized this, and also for this also on change. So whenever the changes has to place, so set the function is password. So now if you see that, guys, if you change this value, the value will change like this. This is on change. Sorry, this needs to be, in this case, it needs to be e.target.value. This needs to be e.target.checked because this is a checkbox, that's why. Like this. Just make this slight modification. So now if you refresh it, you can toggle this. You can change this value accordingly. If you want to, if you don't want to. And now if you click this button guys, you need to generate a password so that the user can store it inside their machine. So for storing this password, basically we need to create two files here, right here. First is a message.js and the second one will be characters.js. So inside characters.js guys, you will store all the files which will be characters.js. Just put export const numbers. So basically the password will be generated from all the numbers. You will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So there are, you can see 10 numbers out there starting from 0, ending with 9. And we also need to have the uppercase characters as well, uppercase letters. So this will be A, B, C, all these characters. And now, so this needs to be in capital letters. Similarly, it will be for lowercase characters as well. So lowercase characters, letters. And also for special characters, if you see guys, we also have some special characters on our keyboard. So you also need to include it inside the password. So these are all the special characters which are there. So that's it. So now we have created this file guys. So we are exporting these four variables, which is numbers, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and special characters. So inside this message guys, we will have a simple message that password copy to clipboard, like this, which is a simple success message. So you can just copy underscore success. So now we can import both these files at the very top guys, which is import copy success from message, and also we can import from this file, which is characters, these four variables, which is we have defined these numbers, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and special characters. So all these four parameters we are imported this. So now we can start our application. So basically inside this function, which is handle generate password, so what we need to say is that first of all we will compare in the if condition that if include uppercase and include lowercase and also include numbers and also include symbols. If either of these fields are not selected, in that case we would display a basic notification message. For having this notification, basically we need to import the module which is be required for this. So right here we will import this notification, which is react-toastify. Inside this there is a dist folder and react-toastify css file. And also guys, we need to also import toast toast container from, and this will be imported from react-toastify. So here we can import this. So after this, you can call this function which is notify. So you must select at least one option. So the second parameter will be true. That's it. It will show you an alert message that you must select something. So basically this will be in red color. So if you see, notify is not defined. Uh, if you see guys, notify. So we need to create this method guys, notify. Basically this method we are calling it. We haven't made this method, so we need to make this method. So right here at the bottom we will make this method notify. Basically this will take a message and it has error parameter. Default value will be false. But here you can see we are passing it to true because there is some error here. So basically this will be an arrow function. So this will be an arrow function guys. So here what we will be doing here. Basically first of all we will check if any sort of error has been there. In that case we will say toast dot, and there is an error method here. We need to pass the message and then show the error message. So it takes the position. Basically it can be either in top center, top left or top right. So we will be showing it in the center of the screen, and there is a parameter of auto close. So if you want to auto close this, it will be closed inside 5 seconds. So this is 5000 milliseconds, so it is called as 5 second. So if you want to hide the progress bar, you can do it. If you want to close on click, you can also click it and close it. If you want to pause on hover, all these options are there. Pause and hover. It will be true. It will be draggable, so also true. Progress undefined. You can do it undefined. It is totally up to you if you want to show the progress as well. Undefined. So that's it guys. This is our progress, sorry, Toastify error message. And basically if you now it is saying that, let me see. So just delete this, sorry, that was a problem. So now if you see, click generate password. Uh, let me see here in the console. So it is saying that message is not defined. Message is not defined. You must select at least one option. So notify, we are calling this. You can now see message is not defined. Message. Let me see guys, just wait. Notify. Uh, Calling this method here, you will now see. So there is a e parameter which is also passed here. Sorry, we need to pass it. So let me again call this method. So console or message. Let me see. Message is passed or not. Toaster message. So you must select at least one field. You can now see this message has been printed out. You must select at least one option. So message is being printed out, but the toast message is not showing it. Let me see guys why it is not showing it. If you see here, let me see. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So that is 50 copy is not defined. Sorry, you need to define this. 50 copy. React-toastify. If you see, guys, we have imported toast container toast inside package.json. If you see that react-toastify, we have imported this library. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. If you see here inside our source folder, index.css, app.js. So this is the method, guys. Let me again paste it. I think there is some kind of typing mistake was there. So if you see here, notify copy success. Oh, sorry. That was a problem, guys. We haven't declared the inside our HTML. That's the problem. So after this button, we also need to declare this container here. Basically, this we also need to display this toast container where the message will actually display. So toast container, you need to initialize it. And here basically, guys, we need to pass the position. So position again, it will be top center. Auto close, again this will be 5000. Hide progress bar, this will be false. Newest on top will be true. Sorry, this will be false. Newest on top, and close on click, and RTL, it will be false. Pause on focus loss, it will be draggable. Pause on hover. So I think that was the problem. Let me, now you can see you must select at least one option. So this is your error message, guys, which is showing here. Basically, if I select any one checkbox, then this error message will not come. So now you can see that we are displaying this error message. So right here, guys, we have written this code up till now here. Basically, we are checking it. So after this, guys, what we need to do is that basically we will say let character list, it will be empty by default. And here we will be one by one checking if include lowercase. If it is included, then we will add this inside our character list. Lowercase letters. Again, if we check if the include uppercase is selected, then we will be adding it inside our appending it uppercase letters. if the number include numbers is true, then in that case, so hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, guys. So inside this if condition, we are just checking if the user has selected that lowercase, uppercase, then we are appending it to the character list. Lastly, guys, we will call this set password, and we will create a password. We will make this method create password, and it will take the character list as an argument. So now we need to simply create this method right here, which will actually create the password for us. And basically it will take the character list as an argument. It's arrow function, and firstly the password will be empty, and then we will be simply be taking the character list length. We will calculate the length by using the dot length method, which provided in JavaScript to calculate the length of an array. So this will get the length, guys. After that we will use a simple for loop. Let I is equal to 0. We will say I smaller than character list length. We will say I plus plus. Basically, this for each character we will calculate the character index. This will be you will be using the bat.round method, guys. This is a mathematical method of JavaScript, and here we will be again using random method as well. So we will be taking random characters to create random passwords. We will be multiplying it by the character list length. That's it. You can now see. After we get the character index, guys, we will be creating the password. So we'll say password will be equal to password plus character list dot char app. This is the method, and it will return the character at the specified index. So we pass the character index. That's it. This will generate the password for us. Now we need to simply return the password at bottom. Return password. That's it. So now, guys, if you see, if I hit this button here, basically if I nothing will be printed out here still. So you can see we are setting the password, and if you see why it hasn't printed out, if you see we haven't printed out. So inside this H3 we just need to say password. That's it. So here we are printing out the password. So now you can see every time a random password is generated, if you refresh it, if you let's suppose put 5 characters, click on generate password, it is saying that you must select at least one option. So let me select this option. You can now see. So basically, guys, it is again taking the initial value, which is 20. It is not updating this value. If I change this value to, let's suppose, 2 characters, it is again generating the uh, same 20 character password. For fixing this, it's very important. What we need to do is that basically, if you see here, we are having this use state hook, which is 20. For doing this, I think uh, generate password length. I think we need to call this function. I think we have called the wrong function, which is set password length e.target.value. So maximum value is 100. E parameter is set password length. So here we are passing e.target.value. If you see here, set password length. Set password length. Initial value is 20. Password length. Sorry guys, there needs to be this needs to be password length. Let me see, needs to be password length uh, set password learn. Let me again paste it, guys. I think there will be a typing mistake here. We will check. We will fix it later on, guys. But before that, basically, whenever we click this copy to clipboard, we need to show a success message that your password is successfully copied. For showing this, it's very simple. Basically, whenever you generate your password, so here basically inside this button, we will be binding an on click. So whenever we click this button, we will be saying that we will be making this function which is handle copy password. Handle copy password. So here we need to make this method, guys, handle copy password. This will be an arrow function. Key parameter will be passed. So now you can see if the password is empty, then in that case we will notify that nothing to copy, and the message will be true because this is the error message. In the else block, basically here we will call the copy to clipboard. So whatever is present inside that input field will be automatically copied. So here we need to make this method. After this we will notify in the copy success message. So now we need to make this method, guys, which would be actually copy to clipboard. This will be this arrow function. So inside this function, guys, copy to clipboard, if you see, what we need to say is that we need to target the text area wherever the uh, document.create element will create element, which is text area, dynamically. After creating this text area element, guys, what we need to say is that new text area, we need to get the inner text. So inner text will be equal to the actual password. We will initialize it to. Then we will be appending this to the body, append child, new text area. After this, we will select all this data which is there inside this by using the select method, and then basically we will execute a command which is execute command. This is a method, and basically here we will use the command which is copy. If you see, there is a copy command out there which lets you automatically copy the text which is present. So here then we will remove this element by the remove method automatically. So now if you see, guys, if you copy to clipboard, generate password, uh, you can see nothing happens. Unknown event handler property on click. Let me see, I have made a mistake, guys. This needs to be uh, on click. On click, sorry, this needs to be on click. Handle copy password. Copy to clipboard, we are doing it, then we are notifying it. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. The application is almost complete. Let me copy to clipboard. It is saying that unknown event handler property. I think, guys, there is some typing mistake out there. That's why it is uh, happening. So what I will do is that I will copy paste all the source code. Just paste it all the source code. Now you will see you must select at least one option. So now you can see password successfully copied to Clipboard. So there was just a typing mistake out there. I have given all the source code in the description of this video, in the live chat as well. So if you want to get all the source code, you can go to the description of this live stream. So this is the React.js password generator app, guys. We have developed it from scratch. So if you have any sort of problem, you can ask it in the comment section. You can see every time if you click generate password, it will generate a random password to you. You can change the length as well. Click on copy to clipboard. You can now see. So this is the overall application, guys, we have developed here. If you face any sort of problem, ask in the comment section, and thanks so much for watching this video.